Hello and welcome to Last Week in Warhammer. We are once again taking a look at some of my favourite stories from Warhammer community from Monday the 7th of October to Friday the 11th of October. We're going to start with probably a little fix from their Sunday preview, which we covered last weekend. Basically, we're getting the correct picture of this new first founding book. Now, I thought that this had been released previously. This is a brand new deluxe edition of the Ultimate Space Marine Lore book. Now, they do say that this came out last year as part of the Black Library celebration and is chock full of background lore and art about the 9 original Space Marine chapters who remained loyal throughout the Heresy. It's odd that almost a year on, they're finally giving it the deluxe treatment. But it is going up for pre-order this weekend. If you want it, obviously you're going to have to move quickly because these things are usually quite limited. But there you go. It's blue. But, you know, we can forgive them for that. It comes with, obviously, a box, a very fancy looking... It's like a coffee table book by the looks of this. It looks like a big hefty tome. Obviously, it's full of the 9 represented Space Marine chapters from the coins as well. So you get coins and you get a little artwork and, you know, nice little extras, I guess. And that is a shot of some very, very handsome looking Dark Angel slaying, I don't know, is that the Balrog? It's probably one of the beasts of Caliban? Who knows? That's cool. I like that art, actually. That's really nice. You also get 9 coins. Honestly, I thought they would be fancier. But, you know, if you want these, it's a nice addition, I suppose. There's ink alloy coins inscribed with the logos of each chapter. It doesn't show you what's on the reverse of them, does it? No, it's probably just the 40k logo. Yeah, I don't know, I thought, because we had the wrong picture last week, obviously, I thought these had been nicer. You also get some art prints, and here's a little bit of a look, and some of the art prints there. I'm guessing it's 9, so 1 art print of each chapter. Some sort of heroic deed that's happening. And it's obviously full of lore as well. Yeah, it's a nice looking book. They're deluxe stuff. When we talked about the new Dan Abnett book that's coming out for 40k last week before, when they do a deluxe edition like this, they are usually very pretty. They're also very limited, sell out very quick, and get scalped like nobody's business. It's nice. It's not for me. I am not that enthused with the wider Space Marine lore. I just like my Dark Angels, and I like modern current Dark Angels. That's just me. There'll be plenty of people who do want this. Good luck, I hope you get one. Okay, next story. Let's take a quick look at Age of Sigmar. So this is a brand new Regiments of Renown for the Stormcast Eternals. Their book is going up for pre-order this weekend as well, their new battle tome with all the cards and a wealth of new models. And this is just a little article. I haven't actually read it in full. I'm not going to go into it, but this is a brand new Regiment of Renown. Seems like that's a trend that's going to be continuing. And it's talking through using the new models and things that you can do. It's very nice that they showcase this stuff. Honestly, the Regiment of Renowns probably aren't something that I would personally run. Because while they're probably very powerful, I prefer to build a Path to Glory force or a narrative build of my army and level it up and go through the Path to Glory, whatever army I'm playing. And I don't think they link in well with the Regiments of Renown. I think you're sort of locked into certain units, and it could be fun, and I think there's tournaments where you could say, right, let's do a tournament of Regiments of Renown. This isn't necessarily how I would play, but it's nice that they're giving you extra options, they're giving you extra army ideas, and I think it helps get people into the mindset of making just a cool themey army, at the very least. So that's... Should we move on to some of the more interesting stuff? So this is Nick and Alex playing through the brand new Embergard set with the Stormcast and Skaven that was revealed at the weekend. This sort of tells me that this is going to be going up for pre-order very soon. But if you want to catch up, watch it, learn all the new things, it is a live stream, but you'll be able to watch it on VOD on YouTube, and then in the article there is a link to YouTube. I like most of these models. I think the Skaven look amazing. I love that Stormcast with the knives, a kind of rogue-like vibe. That's really cool. And I quite like the guy with the axe. Nice solid pose. Really nice models in this. I know nothing about Underworlds. I'm interested. I will probably watch this. So yeah, it's something that I might look into. I think it would be quite nice to have on the channel, that small quick game that is a really like a starting point for the AOS stuff. But we'll see. It's not a priority right now. And if you want to check it out and sort of see what's new in this brand new edition of Underworlds, then the link is in the article and it's all linked down below. Go check it out. And speaking of new models, we have a brand new Blood Bowl star player. This is the Nurgle star player, Guffle Pusmaw. Yeah, I think that's terrifying. It's brilliant. It's gross, absolutely grotesque. It looks just... Honestly, it looks like something you'd get in Ghostbusters or Ghostbusters 2, you know, the classic 80s, early 90s style ghost creature, monster creatures. Just disgusting. Nurgle stuff is just vile. But yeah, that'll be coming soon. Weird mutations and just maggots spilling out of its mouth and... yeah. Grim. Absolutely grim. But I thought that was quite cool. Another little showcase. This is for Necromunda now. We have the Exo-kyn. This is a new unit for the squat Prospectors. Basically exosuits. Looks like they come with a little sort of drone thing as well, little shooty drone thing. Look kind of cool. I mean, they sort of remind me of Dr. Robotnik. They're egg-shaped. But they have that traditional squat style that people love, and I think that's something that, you know, people who wanted the Votan to be more traditional, you get that with the Necromunda guys. But they look cool. I love the little drone. They just look very sort of retro sci-fi. But you wouldn't want to mess with them, would you? I mean, it looks like power fists and some sort of chain gauntlet. Pincers. Looks like a taser. Some sort of taser or a shock weapon. Probably a laser cutter, actually, isn't it? Thinking about it. Because they're squats, they're miners. And then just a giant hammer. This guy ain't messing around. So they are encased in Ferromite armor, and Techmite Excavator 078B is more resilient than the standard Techmite Autoveyor. So they're obviously showcasing 4 models here. Well, 5 if you count the droid, but it's obvious that the droid is just 2 different weapons. Well, it's 2 different ways of building the same thing. But it's a 3-figure kit, I think. Well, 4, because you've got the drone. Looking at that picture, it's 3 of them and then they're showcasing 4 there. That's a little confusing. Because they're all built very differently. I suppose they're saying that's the same guy, and it probably is. Odd. But I think these look great, and they really do look like you would think squats would look in the 41st millennium. Yeah, these are really nice. These will be coming to Necromunda soon, probably with the next Necromunda campaign book. Oh, we'll leave you with the sound of motors revving past the horizon and the promise of more reveals for the Ironhead squat Prospectors in the very near future. The stuff that we've had from Necromunda this year has just been amazing, and these are no exception. I guess we have to touch on a little bit of Heresy. We said in our preview when they showed off this, for Mini Heresy, it's a spider droid for the Dark Mechanicum, and then there's a couple of different variants and new units there and new units there, and yeah, it's cool. They're really nice designs, I have to say. I love the creepiness of them. Again, that classic sci-fi. It's almost like War of the Worlds kind of walkers, that kind of thing. And they're cool. Like anything robot I thought they were robot dogs, but they're not, are they? There's like 3 things on there. Okay, so they're not quite as cool. I was going to say anything robot dog-like is terrifying, but they look like they're just hover drone things and there's 3 on the base, instead of them actually being a one-piece unit of something. I think they're really nice models. It's just a shame that they're mini Heresy models. I think something like this would have been amazing to have a proper, a big, almost demon engine-like creation, and then these little flying drone things or something. You could really do so much more with the Dark Mechanicus, Dark Mechanicum, whatever, just by making them normal size models that you can use in any game. Final thing we'll touch on this week is the Rumour engine from the 8th of October. What do we think this is, aside from a chainsaw of some sort? My first thought with this was it's Tyrannid, and it was that sort of cable or vein or whatever this is. All of this and that shape. I thought, oh, that's Tyrannid, and moved away. But we did get the tease of Emperor's Children at the end of the preview last weekend. And if you take that out of the equation, that little claw there, this is a chain blade. And that obviously just rotates round. Ignore that bit. Ignore this bit. It is just a straight chaos chainsword. It has to be New Emperor's Children, right? Absolutely has to be. It can't be anything else. Definitely Emperor's Children. Let me know what you think in the comments, as always, with any of these stories. And I suppose my big question for this week is, are you looking forward to Warhammer Underworlds? Honestly, it was a quiet week this week, but we did have the big preview last Saturday, and the pre-order stuff is starting to pick up. You know, we've got Stormcast up for pre-order in about half an hour as this video goes live. And obviously the Skaven rattling cannon. And then that Stormcast out the way, that's really the next big release that we know of. Surely a lot of the new stuff that's shown off is going to have to start dropping soon. Who knows what's coming? We'll find out tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.